And tear gas used both Saturday and Sunday night, of course. And a local man who was at last night's protest now plans to take legal action against police.
He says they didn't help him when he suffered a medical episode while in their custody. Fox 2's Veronica Meadows with more.
As a community activist, Jalen Harris says he's peacefully participated in the protests in downtown Detroit this weekend. But he says he's shaken up after what happened to him Saturday night.
I hadn't been in many protests, and I never experienced to have a seizure during any of my protests.
Harris says he was recording the protest in front of Detroit Police Headquarters when he slipped and fell. Harris says he then got mixed up in an unruly crowd and was detained by police. Harris has epilepsy and says flashing lights can trigger seizures. He says he felt one coming when officers brought him onto a bus. He claims he told police, but officers left him unsupervised. That's when Harris says he had a seizure.
It took DPD a long time to get me medical attention. There wasn't no officers around. While I was seizing, and again I'm supposed to be freely loose, so I don't damage myself or anything, and I was handcuffed while seizing.
Harris says he was taken to a hospital and is okay. He says he stopped seizures from happening before. Harris believes he could have prevented this one if police would have taken off the zip ties and allowed him to move away from the chaos. Meanwhile, Detroit police say they had medical care on hand, administered it immediately, and are investigating.
The sad thing is that I asked for medical attention multiple times and didn't receive it until last minute.
Harris says on Tuesday he plans to file a lawsuit against Detroit police because of what happened. In Detroit, Veronica Meadows, Fox 2 News.